Right thinking. Make what belongs to you come effortlessly. Chapter 1. Understanding real thinking. To truly grasp the concept of real thinking, you must plunge into the intricate processes that our minds undergo when we analyze, interpret, and eventually understand information. It's not merely about processing data, but rather it's a complex activity involving various cognitive functions such as memory, attention, and perception. Real thinking isn't a singular process. It's a collection of different cognitive operations working in concert. You first perceive information through your senses. Then, you pay attention to specific details of this information, filtering out the irrelevant parts. Next, your memory comes into play, linking the new information with what you already know, forming associations and aiding in comprehension. Understanding real thinking also involves recognizing the roles of both critical and creative thinking. While critical thinking entails analyzing information objectively, scrutinizing its validity, and making rational judgments, creative thinking is about generating innovative ideas, finding unique solutions to problems, and thinking outside the box. You use both types of thinking in different measures, depending on the situation. Furthermore, emotions play a significant role in real thinking. They affect how you perceive and interpret information, and consequently, how you think. For instance, when you're fearful, you might perceive a situation as more threatening than it actually is, leading to distorted thinking. To truly understand real thinking, you must appreciate the intricacies of these processes and their interplay in shaping your thoughts. It's a journey of self-discovery and intellectual growth that goes beyond mere cognition, exploring the essence of who you are as a thinker. Chapter 2. The importance of clarity. Often you'll find that clarity in thought is paramount for effective thinking and decision-making. Think of clarity as a light that illuminates the path of your thoughts. It's like a compass, guiding your mental ship through the foggy waters of confusion and doubt, leading you towards a well-informed decision. When your thoughts are clear, you're able to understand the nuances of your situation better. You can see the different elements at play, their implications, and how they interrelate. This allows you to think about your options logically and objectively, rather than being swayed by emotions or biases. It's like looking at a map. The clearer the map, the better you can navigate your way. Moreover, clarity aids in communication. When you're clear about what you think, you can express your thoughts more effectively. You can articulate your ideas in a way that others can understand and respond to. This can lead to better discussions, more productive collaborations, and ultimately better results. However, achieving clarity isn't always easy. It requires self-awareness, patience, and practice. You need to invest time in understanding your thoughts, challenging your assumptions, and refining your ideas. It's a continual process of self-improvement. Chapter 3. Identifying your authentic self. Unearthing your authentic self is a critical step in honing your thinking skills, as it allows you to base your decisions on your true values and beliefs rather than external influences. It's more than just knowing what you like or dislike. It's about understanding the core principles that guide your actions, reactions, and decisions. To identify your authentic self, you must excavate deep into your psyche and challenge your preconceived notions. This process begins with introspection. Ponder on your experiences, your reactions to them, and your emotions. You're not just a product of your environment, but also of your reactions to what life throws at you. Next, analyze your values. What do you hold dear? What principles do you refuse to compromise? These values are your compass, guiding you through life's twists and turns. They're not just random preferences, they're fundamental aspects of who you are. Furthermore, consider your passions and talents. These elements of your identity are essential clues to your authentic self. What makes your heart race, your mind engage, and your spirit soar? What skills come naturally to you? These are integral parts of your authenticity. Chapter 4. The Role of Intuition. In unraveling the mystery of your authentic self, intuition plays a pivotal role, acting as an internal barometer that guides your decisions and actions. It's an inherent part of your cognitive process, providing you with valuable insights that often escape the confines of logical reasoning. Intuition, in its essence, is your subconscious mind communicating with you, delivering messages that are often tinged with a sense of certainty and immediacy. Intuition can be likened to a compass, subtly directing you towards what feels right even before your conscious mind has had the time to process the information. It's a gut feeling, a hunch, or a sudden stroke of insight that comes unbidden, yet often proves correct. However, it's vital to understand that intuition isn't about making random guesses. It's a rapid, automatic mental process that you've honed over the years through experiences and learned patterns. The role of intuition in real thinking is significant. It helps you navigate complex situations where analytical thinking might fall short, providing you with unique perspectives that can lead to innovative solutions. Your intuition also aids in decision-making, often serving as an alarm system that warns you when something doesn't feel right, thereby steering you away from potential pitfalls. However, it's essential not to misconstrue intuition as infallible. It's another tool in your cognitive arsenal and should be used in conjunction with logical reasoning, not as a replacement. By learning to trust and interpret your intuitive signals correctly, you can tap into a wealth of internal wisdom that can guide you towards your authentic self. Chapter 5. Overcoming mental clutter. While harnessing your intuition aids in discerning your authentic self, it's equally important to address and overcome mental clutter to achieve clear, focused thinking. Mental clutter, much like physical clutter, can hinder your progress and sap your energy. It's the noise that clouds your mind, eclipsing your ability to think clearly and make sensible decisions. The first step in overcoming mental clutter is acknowledging its presence. Like a room filled with unnecessary items, your mind may be hoarding thoughts, worries, doubts, and fears that are no longer serving you. Recognize these mental obstacles and understand they're impeding your clear thinking. Next, endeavor to understand the source of your clutter. Is it due to overwork, stress, or perhaps a fear of the unknown? Identifying the root cause is vital in devising a plan to combat and overcome this mental cacophony. Another key aspect of overcoming mental clutter is acceptance. Accept that it's normal to have a whirlwind of thoughts, particularly in challenging times. However, it's essential not to give these thoughts more power than they deserve. Remember, you're in control of your mind and not the other way around. Chapter 6. Methods for practicing concentration. Sharpening your concentration skills is a pivotal step towards banishing mental clutter and honing your ability to think clearly and decisively. With consistent practice and the right techniques, you'll be able to harness the power of your mind and overcome the distractions that often impede clear thinking. One effective method for practicing concentration is focused meditation. This involves deliberately directing your attention to a particular object, thought, or activity, and bringing it back whenever it wanders. It's not about emptying your mind, but rather controlling where your attention goes. Another strategy is mindful observation. This requires you to pick a natural object within your immediate environment and watch it with intense curiosity. The goal here isn't to analyze or evaluate the object, but simply to observe it for what it is. This practice not only boosts your focus, but also promotes a sense of calmness and clarity. Thirdly, consider practicing concentration exercises. These can range from reading a paragraph and then writing a summary of it from memory to more complex tasks like playing chess or solving puzzles. These activities require a high level of mental engagement and can profoundly improve your concentration over time. Lastly, maintaining a healthy lifestyle plays a paramount role in enhancing your concentration. Regular physical activity, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep can all contribute to a more focused mind. Each of these methods provides a unique approach to strengthening your concentration, and by incorporating them into your daily routine, you'll be well on your way to achieving clearer, more effective thinking. Chapter 7. Embracing your true desires. To embrace your true desires, you need to venture on a deep, introspective journey to understand what really drives you and fulfills you in life. This requires disciplined self-awareness, critical thinking, and courage. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of this journey. Through regular introspection, you'll begin to recognize patterns in your behavior, thoughts, and feelings. You'll uncover your innate interests, those activities and pursuits that naturally captivate you. These are often indicators of your true desires. They're not imposed by societal norms or external pressures, but emanate from your unique character and passions. Critical thinking, on the other hand, helps you distinguish your genuine desires from transient wants. It aids in discerning what truly satisfies you from what merely provides temporary pleasure. Your authentic desires are those that align with your core values and contribute to your long-term happiness and growth. They're not fleeting urges but enduring aspirations that resonate with who you're at your deepest level. But understanding your true desires isn't enough. You must also have the courage to embrace them. This means accepting your desires without judgment, pursuing them despite fear or doubt, and being ready to face challenges along the way. It's about giving yourself permission to want what you truly want and to seek what genuinely fulfills you. Chapter 8. Setting intentions effectively. Having uncovered your true desires, you're now ready to set effective intentions, an essential step that involves clearly defining what you want to achieve and how you plan to do it. This process requires more than just thinking about your goals. It's about visualizing them, feeling them, and truly living them in your mind's eye. Begin by identifying your specific objectives, then break these down into manageable tasks. Be clear and precise in your descriptions. Instead of saying, "I want to be successful," articulate what success looks like to you. It could be, "I want to be a renowned author with 3 best-selling novels." Next, focus on the how. How are you going to achieve this? Be realistic and practical. Perhaps you'll need to set aside specific hours each day to write. Maybe you'll have to attend a writing workshop or join a writing group. Identifying these steps and incorporating them into your plan can help you move closer to your goals. Remember that setting intentions isn't a one-time action. It's a continuous practice that requires revisiting and refining. As your circumstances change, so might your intentions. You'll need to adjust your plan accordingly. In essence, effective intention setting is about having a clear vision supported by a solid plan. It's not about achieving things effortlessly, but about minimizing unnecessary struggles. When you know where you're going and how you're getting there, the journey becomes less arduous. Chapter 9. Aligning goals with values. Just as essential as setting your intentions is aligning your goals with your core values, a step that guarantees your aspirations truly reflect who you are and what you stand for. If you're not clear on your values, your efforts might seem aimless or contradictory. It's like rowing a boat without a compass. You're putting in the effort, but you're not sure if you're headed in the right direction. To begin this alignment, you need to identify your core values. What principles guide your life? Is it honesty, loyalty, creativity, or maybe something else? Once you've figured out what's truly important to you, it's time to match your goals with these values. For instance, if one of your values is health, setting a goal to run a marathon would be a perfect alignment. If your value is creativity, perhaps your goal could be writing a novel. This alignment confirms 2 things. First, your goals and values are in sync, increasing the likelihood of you staying committed to achieving your objectives. Second, you're likely to feel more fulfilled when you accomplish your goals because they're closely tied to your values. Be aware, however, of potential conflicts. Sometimes a goal might align with one value but conflict with another. In such situations, you'll need to weigh your options and make the best choice for you. This process isn't always easy, but it's a pivotal part of real thinking and achieving what truly belongs to you. Chapter 10. The Power of Visualization. In the path towards achieving your goals, harnessing the power of visualization can be a game-changing strategy. Visualization is the cognitive process of purposefully generating visual mental imagery with the intent of simulating or recreating visual perception. Although it seems abstract, this tool has concrete benefits that are scientifically endorsed. You can think of visualization as a mental rehearsal. When you visualize a particular outcome or event, your brain can't distinguish between this imagined scenario and reality. Consequently, it prompts your subconscious mind to work towards making that scenario happen. It's like programming a GPS system. You're telling your mind the destination, and your mind will plot the course to get there. But how does visualization really work? It's all about the power of suggestion. Your mind accepts the thoughts and images you present to it. By visualizing, you're setting your mental expectations, which then influence your attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors. If you keep visualizing success, your mind will accept that as your reality and will drive your actions towards achieving that success. Chapter 11. Cultivating Patience and Trust. While harnessing the power of visualization, it's equally essential to cultivate patience and trust in your journey towards achieving your goals. Patience isn't merely about waiting, it's about maintaining a positive attitude while working hard and waiting for results. It's about understanding that good things take time and that there's a right time for everything. Trust, on the other hand, is about having faith in the process, in your abilities, and in the universe's timing. It's about believing that what belongs to you'll come effortlessly when the time is right. Trusting in the process means accepting uncertainty, embracing the journey, and having faith that everything will work out in your favor. How do you cultivate patience and trust? Start by setting realistic expectations. Understand that achieving your goals won't happen overnight. It requires time, effort, and persistence. This understanding will help you remain patient and persistent in your efforts. As for trust, it comes from self-confidence and self-belief. Believe in your abilities, in your worth, and in your potential. Trust that you have what it takes to achieve your goals. Trust in the universe's timing, even if it doesn't seem to align with yours. Remember, what's meant for you'll find its way to you, effortlessly. Cultivating patience and trust isn't a one-time task. It's a continuous process that you should integrate into your daily life. It's a pivotal part of real thinking and plays a significant role in your journey towards success. Chapter 12. Recognizing Opportunities. Opportunities often hide in plain sight, and it's essential for you to develop the ability to recognize them when they arise. The first step is to sharpen your perceptive abilities. This entails becoming more observant and open-minded, as opportunities can come in various forms and from unexpected quarters. It's not always about the big breaks sometimes. It's the small chances that pave the way for more significant opportunities. Next, you must understand the importance of timing. Opportunities are often time-sensitive, and they require swift and decisive action. It's pivotal not to hesitate when you spot a chance to advance or grow. Procrastination can be a serious impediment here, as opportunities seldom wait. You also need to cultivate an ability to connect the dots. This means recognizing how different aspects of your life can intersect to create opportunities. For instance, leveraging your skills and passions in response to a gap in the market might reveal a business venture you hadn't previously considered. Lastly, don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Opportunities often require you to take risks and push boundaries. If you're always playing it safe, you're likely missing out on chances that could lead to personal or professional growth. Chapter 13. Building Emotional Resilience. How can you fortify your emotional resilience, a critical skill for weathering life's inevitable challenges and setbacks? To begin with, you've got to understand your emotions. Recognize what triggers your emotional reactions and analyze how you typically respond. This self-awareness forms the foundation of emotional resilience. Next, you must accept that stress and adversity are part and parcel of life. Expecting life to be free of hardships is unrealistic and can cripple your ability to bounce back. Instead, embrace challenges as growth opportunities. This shift in perspective can equip you to handle adversity with greater ease. Thirdly, cultivate positive relationships. Social support serves as a protective buffer against stress. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift you, respect your boundaries, and offer constructive feedback. These relationships can provide the emotional sustenance necessary to withstand life's trials. Lastly, practice mindfulness. By being present and attentive to your feelings and thoughts, you can better manage your emotional responses. Mindfulness allows you to observe your emotions without judgment, enabling you to respond rather than react to challenging situations. Building emotional resilience isn't about avoiding stress or suppressing your feelings. It's about understanding your emotional landscape, adjusting your expectations, fostering positive relationships, and practicing mindfulness. It's a journey, not a destination. Through continuous practice, you'll find that what belongs to you'll indeed come effortlessly. Chapter 14. Practicing self-compassion. Building emotional resilience is an ongoing process, and a key component of this journey is learning to practice self-compassion. Self-compassion isn't about self-indulgence or self-pity. Rather, it's about acknowledging your own sufferings, failures, and shortcomings without judgment or criticism. It's about treating yourself with the same kindness, understanding, and patience that you'd extend to a close friend. To practice self-compassion, you must first recognize when you're being overly self-critical. You'll often find that you're harsher on yourself than you'd be on others. Once you've identified this pattern, it's time to shift your mindset. Instead of berating yourself for your mistakes, try to view them as opportunities for growth and learning. Next, practice mindfulness. This means being fully present in the moment and accepting your thoughts and feelings without judgment. By being conscious of your emotions, you'll be better equipped to manage them, rather than being overwhelmed. Finally, remember that everyone makes mistakes and nobody is perfect. This is part of being human. When you accept this, you'll be less likely to beat yourself up over your own imperfections. Practicing self-compassion can be challenging, especially if you're used to self-criticism. But with patience and perseverance, you can cultivate a kinder and more forgiving attitude towards yourself. This in turn will boost your emotional resilience and make it easier for you to handle life's ups and downs. Remember, what belongs to you'll come effortlessly, including the ability to be gentle with yourself. Chapter 15. Creating a supportive environment. To bolster your emotional resilience, it's essential to create a supportive environment for yourself, one that cultivates positivity and encourages personal growth. This environment doesn't just refer to your physical surroundings, but extends to your mental and social environs too. Consider first your physical environment. It's pivotal to create a space that reflects your values, passions, and goals. This can be as simple as keeping your living and working areas tidy and organized, or as complex as surrounding yourself with objects and images that inspire and motivate you. A clutter-free space can lead to a clutter-free mind, paving the way for positive thoughts and actions. Next, focus on your mental environment. This is shaped by the thoughts, emotions, and attitudes that you entertain on a daily basis. It's important to foster a mindset of gratitude, optimism, and self-acceptance. Negative self-talk should be replaced with positive affirmations. Likewise, mindfulness practice can help you stay focused on the present moment, reducing anxiety and enhancing your well-being. Finally, your social environment plays a significant role in your emotional health. Surrounding yourself with supportive, like-minded individuals can have a profound impact on your self-esteem and outlook. This doesn't mean you should avoid those who challenge you, but rather choose relationships that encourage your growth and reflect the person you aspire to be. Creating a supportive environment is an ongoing process, requiring intentional and consistent effort. But when done correctly, it can serve as a catalyst for personal development and effortless success. Chapter 16. Letting go of control. In life's grand scheme, embracing the art of letting go of control can have a profound influence on your emotional resilience and overall mental well-being. The instinctive need to control every aspect of life, from personal relationships to career trajectories, often stems from a deep-seated fear of uncertainty. However, this constant yearning for control can lead to stress, anxiety, and diminished satisfaction in life. The first step towards letting go is recognizing that control is often an illusion. You can't control the weather, the economy, or other people's actions and feelings. By acknowledging this, you'll initiate a shift in your mindset, enabling a deeper understanding of life's inherent unpredictability. Secondly, it's vital to identify and understand your triggers. What situations or people make you feel like you need to take control? Once you've identified these triggers, you can work on creating strategies to help manage your reactions. This might involve deep breathing exercises, meditation, or even changing your environment to reduce stress. Lastly, it's pivotal to cultivate a sense of trust. Trust in yourself, in others, and in the natural flow of life. This doesn't mean being passive or indifferent to life's circumstances. Instead, it's about striking a balance between taking action when necessary and allowing things to unfold naturally. Letting go of control doesn't signify weakness or a lack of responsibility. Rather, it's a powerful tool for fostering emotional resilience, promoting mental well-being, and paving the way for authentic happiness. It's a journey, not a destination, and every step you take is a step towards a more balanced and fulfilling life. Chapter 17. Journaling for self-discovery. Embracing the practice of journaling can lead to profound self-discovery, as it provides a personal space for you to freely explore your thoughts, emotions, and experiences. It's like having a conversation with yourself, which enables you to understand your thought patterns better. Additionally, it can help you uncover hidden aspects of your persona, enhancing your self-awareness. In the process of journaling, you're not just recording events but also expressing your feelings towards these events. This is essential, as it helps you understand your emotional reactions and how they impact your actions, choices, and overall life. By doing so, it's possible to identify emotional triggers, helping you manage your reactions better. But how do you start? It's simple. Get a journal and dedicate a certain amount of time each day to write. Don't worry about grammar or coherence. The idea is to pour out your thoughts freely. You can start by writing about your day, your goals, or even your fears. Journaling also promotes mindfulness. It encourages you to live in the present moment as you jot down your thoughts. This in turn can help you find clarity and make better decisions. It's a way of letting go of past regrets and future anxieties, focusing on the now. Chapter 18. The Art of Reflection. As you journey through the practice of journaling, you'll soon discover that the art of reflection plays a pivotal role in deepening your self-understanding. This isn't about a casual glance back at your day, but a focused, deliberate process of examining your thoughts, actions, and emotions. Reflection, within this framework, is an analytical tool that allows you to critically assess your experiences and learn from them. To master the art of reflection, start by reviewing your journal entries. Look for patterns or recurring themes. Are there certain situations that consistently trigger specific emotions? Do you notice any habits or tendencies that are hindering your progress? Analyzing these patterns can provide you with valuable insights into your behavior and thought process. Next, question your assumptions. This means not just accepting your thoughts and beliefs as they are, but critically examining them. Ask yourself why you hold certain beliefs. Are they based on facts or merely assumptions? Challenging your thought process in this way can lead to significant personal growth. Lastly, don't just reflect on the negatives. It's equally important to celebrate your achievements. Reflect on what you did well and how you can replicate that success in the future. Chapter 19. Trusting the process. While you plunge deeper into understanding yourself, it's vital to trust the process, even when it seems challenging or confusing. This stage may feel uncomfortable, as you're likely charting unfamiliar territory. However, your commitment to self-discovery is the key that will reveal a wealth of insight and growth. The process of real thinking isn't linear, nor is it predictable. It's a journey that ebbs and flows, mirroring the nature of life itself. You'll have moments of clarity followed by periods of confusion, but it's vital not to abandon the process during these fluctuations. Instead, view them as a part of the journey and trust that they're necessary for your growth. An essential part of trusting the process is accepting that you won't have all the answers all the time. The path to self-understanding is littered with unknowns and uncertainties. Embrace them, for they aren't roadblocks but stepping stones towards deeper comprehension. Chapter 20. Honoring little victories. In your journey towards self-discovery, it's crucial to acknowledge and celebrate the small triumphs along the way. These minor achievements, often overlooked, are stepping stones towards your bigger goals. They're proof of progress, however minute, and they help build momentum and confidence. Imagine a staircase, each step representing a small victory. Each one you climb brings you closer to the top, reflecting your growth and resilience. Perhaps it's maintaining a positive attitude during a difficult situation, or successfully meditating for 5 minutes daily. Maybe it's consistently waking up early or reading a book each month. These are subtle, yet significant achievements that deserve recognition. Honoring your little victories is an act of self-appreciation. It's recognizing your effort, dedication, and resilience. By doing this, you're reinforcing your self-worth and boosting your self-esteem. It's a powerful reminder that you're capable and you're making progress, regardless of how small that progress might seem. Moreover, celebrating these victories reminds you to stay present and engaged in your journey. It shifts your focus from the intimidating end goal to the process, making the journey more enjoyable and less overwhelming. Chapter 21. Learning from setbacks. Despite the importance of celebrating little victories, it's equally essential to learn from your setbacks, as they offer invaluable lessons and opportunities for growth. Setbacks, although disheartening, often serve as the catalyst for self-improvement and development. They're not necessarily indicative of failure, but rather, they signify a need for strategy recalibration or skill enhancement. When you encounter a setback, it's pivotal to analyze the situation objectively. What were the contributing factors? Where did you go wrong? This isn't a process of self-blame, but a constructive review. By identifying the points of error, you're setting the foundation for improvement. Accept the setback. It's a natural instinct to resist failure, to fight against it. But in doing so, you're only causing yourself unnecessary distress. Acceptance doesn't mean resignation, it means acknowledging the situation as it is, not as you wish it were. Learn from the experience. Every setback is a lesson hidden in disguise. What can you take away from this experience? What skills or knowledge were you lacking that led to this result? Use this as a stepping stone to further your growth and development. Implement changes. Learning from a setback is pointless if you don't apply the lessons learned. Make necessary adjustments to your strategies, enhance your skills, and continually aim for improvement. Chapter 22. Telling your story. When it comes to telling your story, it's vital to embrace and analyze your personal experiences. You're not just recounting events, but crafting authentic narratives that resonate with others. Your personal experiences, unique to you and rich with life's lessons, are powerful tools that can help you think in a more real and grounded manner. They're not just anecdotes or past events, but a treasure trove of wisdom, insights, and perspectives that can shape your thinking. Every experience you've had, whether it was a success, failure, or simply a moment of realization, has contributed to who you're today. Embracing your personal experiences means acknowledging their value and understanding their impact on your thought process. It's about recognizing that each experience, whether pleasant or painful, has the potential to enhance your thinking. When you reflect on these experiences, you're effectively engaging in a form of real thinking. You're not just recollecting events, but analyzing them, finding patterns, and drawing conclusions. In essence, you're using your personal experiences as a lens through which you view and understand the world. You'll find that this form of thinking not only enriches your understanding of yourself and others, but also fosters a sense of authenticity. It's a process that's not always easy, but it's always worth the effort. Drawing on these personal experiences, you have the opportunity to craft authentic narratives, fundamentally telling your unique story in a way that embodies real thinking. This isn't merely about sharing events, but creating a meaningful dialogue that resonates with others, which in turn fosters understanding and connection. To craft authentic narratives, you need to tap into your emotions, your perspectives, and your insights. Remember that authenticity arises from self-awareness. You've got to know your values, beliefs, strengths, and weaknesses. This understanding enables you to present your experiences in a manner that's both genuine and relatable. Furthermore, when you're telling your story, it's not about embellishing facts or creating an impression. It's about expressing your truth. Every failure, success, joy, or sorrow you've experienced has shaped you and your thinking. Share them openly, without any pretense. This raw honesty won't only make your narrative authentic, but it will also make it compelling. Chapter 23. Engaging with like-minded people. Engaging with like-minded individuals can stimulate your intellectual growth and expand your perspectives, while also providing a supportive environment for sharing ideas. This isn't merely about surrounding yourself with yes men who agree with everything you say, but rather about finding those who share similar passions, values, or intellectual pursuits. These interactions can provide you with a platform to refine your ideas, challenge your assumptions, and develop a well-rounded worldview. To engage effectively with like-minded people, you must be open to differing viewpoints within your shared interests. Let's take a book club, for instance. You all may love reading, but your interpretations of a text could differ vastly. It's these differences that can enrich your understanding and provoke deeper thinking. You're not just absorbing information, you're analyzing, questioning, and synthesizing it to form your own conclusions. Furthermore, engaging with like-minded individuals can also be a source of motivation. Seeing others who share your interests achieving their goals can inspire you to push beyond your perceived limitations. They set a benchmark for what's possible, encouraging you to aim for similar accomplishments. Lastly, remember that this process is reciprocal. As much as you stand to gain from these interactions, you're also contributing to the growth of others. Your insights can spur creative thinking in them, just as their perspectives can do for you. So be generous with your ideas, share your thoughts, and listen attentively. Engaging with like-minded people isn't just about personal growth, it's about contributing to a collective intellectual journey. Chapter 24. Continuing your growth. As you continue your growth in real thinking, embracing lifelong learning is an essential step. It's about developing an insatiable curiosity to expand your knowledge and improve your skills. Cultivating a positive mindset, on the other hand, will equip you with the resilience and optimism needed to overcome obstacles that may hinder your progress. Every individual, regardless of age or profession, can benefit immensely from embracing lifelong learning, a transformative tool that fosters continuous growth and development. It's not just about acquiring new knowledge or skills, but also about fostering a mindset of curiosity and openness to change. This attitude enables you to view challenges as opportunities for learning, rather than obstacles to be overcome. Notably, lifelong learning isn't merely confined to formal education or professional development. It can be as simple as reading a new book, exploring a new hobby, or engaging in thoughtful conversations. It's about continually expanding your horizons and stepping out of your comfort zone. Moreover, embracing lifelong learning allows you to stay relevant and competitive in an ever-changing world. It empowers you to adapt and thrive in new environments, technologies, and methodologies. You'll find that with continued learning, you're not only improving yourself but also making valuable contributions to your community and society. While embracing lifelong learning is a fundamental step towards personal growth, cultivating a positive mindset plays an equally important role in this journey. A positive mindset isn't just about being happy or displaying an upbeat attitude. It's about displaying a realistic sense of optimism and actively choosing to bring good things into your life. To cultivate a positive mindset, you need to start by identifying and challenging your negative beliefs. Often, we're held back by our own self-limiting beliefs. Recognize these beliefs and question their validity. Replace them with positive affirmations that support your growth and overall well-being. Next, practice gratitude. Being grateful for what you already have can shift your focus from what's lacking in your life to appreciating its abundance. This shift in perspective can markedly boost your positivity. Chapter 25. Manifesting effortless outcomes. You've been working on your personal growth, and now you're ready to manifest effortless outcomes. To do this, you'll need to understand manifestation principles, align with your desires, and utilize mindfulness techniques. These aren't just empty phrases, they're concrete tools that can lead to significant changes in your life. Diving into the domain of manifestation principles, it's crucial to grasp the fundamental idea that your thoughts and emotions can directly influence your reality, allowing for effortless outcomes. Imagine your mind as a powerful magnet, attracting what it focuses on. Hence, consistent positive thinking and feeling can draw in positive outcomes effortlessly. This doesn't mean you won't face obstacles. However, understanding this principle reminds you to perceive challenges not as deterrents but as opportunities for growth. It's like refining gold. The heat of adversity purifies your character, leading to the manifestation of your desires. Now let's talk about the law of attraction, a significant manifestation principle. It states that like attracts like so. If you continuously dwell on negative thoughts, you'll likely attract negative circumstances. But if you focus on positive thoughts, you're more likely to attract positive situations. To manifest effortless outcomes, it's vitally necessary to align your thoughts and emotions with your deepest desires. This isn't just about wishful thinking or idle daydreaming. It's about tuning into what you genuinely want, what truly moves and motivates you. Consider your ambitions not just as distant goals, but as integral parts of your identity. You're not just trying to achieve something, you're aligning yourself with the version of you who's already achieved it. This shift in perspective is essential to manifesting effortlessly. Be mindful of the emotions associated with your desires. If you're filled with anxiety or doubt, it might be a sign you're not fully aligned. Fear and uncertainty can create resistance, keeping your desires at arm's length. Instead, embrace the emotions that resonate with your desires, such as joy, passion, and confidence. Lastly, remember the importance of clarity. Your desires should be specific, concrete, and meaningful to you. Vague or ambiguous desires can lead to confusion and lack of direction. So, get clear on what you truly want, align your thoughts and emotions accordingly, and watch as effortless outcomes unfold. Practicing mindfulness techniques can profoundly enhance your ability to align your thoughts and emotions with your desires, thereby helping you manifest effortless outcomes. Mindfulness is fundamentally about being present and fully engaged with whatever you're doing at any moment. It's about allowing yourself to experience life as it unfolds, without judgment or preconceived notions. Begin by focusing on your breath. It's a simple, yet powerful mindfulness exercise. As you breathe in and out, notice how your body feels and how your mind reacts. Don't try to control the process, simply observe it. This practice not only anchors you to the present moment, but also trains your mind to stay focused and calm. You can also practice mindfulness through meditation. This involves sitting quietly, focusing on your breath, and letting thoughts pass without judgment. Regular meditation can help you become more aware of your thoughts and emotions, which is crucial for aligning them with your desires. In the end, it's like tending a garden. You've cleared the weeds of confusion, planted the seeds of authenticity, and watered with clear intentions. Engaging with others broadens your garden's appeal, while continued growth guarantees its essentiality. And, like any fruitful garden, what's truly yours will blossom effortlessly. So keep cultivating your mind, it's your most fertile ground. Remember, real thinking doesn't just yield results, it nurtures the soul. Thanks for listening to or reading this from Audiobooks Office.